All right, it's time to rebuild this thing. And I have an idea of how I'm going to do it. What's up, man? What's up? What's up? Yo, man, that second season of Lego Masters looking good. That thing's looking good. I see our boy Moto is up in there. Man, looking at this, I'm like, oh my gosh. Hey, Marilyn. I'm looking at it like, yo, look at that. The new generation. What fell was it was something old, so wasn't bad. Yeah, but I gotta take this gray off because I'm gonna put the gray on the outside instead and bring more of the dark gray inside. So I ordered some pieces. I had to put it on hold because I was doing that other project. But now I got some more bricks, so I'm gonna start doing this project. Yeah. So yeah, I started the video, but then I had some tech issues, so I had to reboot and restart everything. But you know how that goes. I'll take this whole thing off. Appreciate it, man. I'm gonna finish off this part right here. Uh-oh. So I'm gonna take these pieces off. I'm gonna put these light pieces on the outside. I'll put these light pieces on the outside, and then we'll make it work like that. Yeah, man. How you feel about just a little sneak peek? You know, you're the one that always gets the sneak peeks before anybody, man. So I'm just trying to figure this out. You're always getting them exclusives, man. Yeah, man. That's what I want to know. $52 bricks. What's going on? So I'm gonna take this part off right here. So for those who don't know, June 1st is the official date of Lego Master Season 2 for the US. You know, my students today, my students was like, this was the first time I was with this group of students. And they were like, oh, we remember you. You were on Lego Masters. Yes. They were like, are you going to be on the next Lego Master season? I was like, no. I was like, no, I won't be there. They were like, oh, man. We thought you was going to come back and win it. I was like, no. Nope. I was on it already. So it's time for new people to come on and time for new people to showcase what they can do. So that's what it's all about. So my students have a way of always bringing it to me real. Oh, it reminds you of Blue's Clues? Yeah, my friend made this shirt. My friend made the shirt. He has a clothing line, and I've been asking for him to send me a shirt, and he sent me the shirt. He sent me a shirt that actually matches my sneakers. So I'm that good. I'm that good to match with anything. You give me one piece of, oh yeah, I can match with anything. Anything. All right, so we're gonna put this light on the side of it. And we're gonna try to fill in as much as the gray as we can. So 52 bricks. I'm rebuilding my Stormbreaker that got destroyed in the taping of a TV show. So this TV show that I was on with a couple of my brothers, it got destroyed. So it's crazy. Hey, what's going on, Annie K? Good to see you, sis. It's crazy. Last year I was on 2 different TV shows for 2 different networks, right? Crazy. I don't know a lot of people who had that opportunity, to be on 2 different TV shows for Lego, building with Lego. So it's just interesting. It's interesting, but you can never sit back and say, man, I wish I could have, would have, could have, should have tried. You tried your best. You did what you had to do. And then that's it. You do your best. You shoot your shot. And then you're good. It's tough, but Oh yeah, it's life size, buddy. It's life size. Let me show you. So this is the axe portion of it. This is the life-size version of this thing. Here's the actual hammer portion of the axe. Look at that. Oh my gosh, so long. And I'm going to have to replace a couple of these things here. Because I go insane when I hear your name. I love this song. I don't know why I love this song, but I just love this song. I don't know. I think I had a thing for like Lisa Leslie and little Susie. Back in those days in the 90s, I thought they were just so cool. All right, there we go. Now I'm gonna start filling in this inside here. And I'm going to do the gray on the inside, and then I'm going to try to bring the light gray in. So that's going to be the tricky part. So that's what I'm going to do. Mr. Sack HD, Rock Band. How you doing? Leslie Ferret. Good to see you. Yes, Marilyn, exactly. I used to dance with my sister listening to this. So cool. What happened with the models you made on Lego Master with your brother? That is a great question. What happened to those sets? They were destroyed. Lego Masters, yeah, that's what happened to them. They got destroyed during production. That's just how it was. So after each episode, all of our builds were destroyed. But, it was okay, though. That's just how it was. Once it was, we had to use pieces over. So, but let me quickly say this to you guys. Literally, so if you guys are following, or if you haven't done so, please go follow him. But my bro, Iceberg Bricks, he just posted a trailer for the upcoming season of Lego Masters, and they did something. There's a challenge on the show that we should have did, because they were asking us, and it's to build something wearable with Lego. And they asked us that question. They were like, "Hey, what do you guys think of doing a project where you're wearing Lego?" Oh my gosh, I was so upset, because I was like, "Man, don't use that for a future episode," because I'm the one person that's wearing Lego. Me and Amy from the show. Amy, who does cosplay. She builds Lego, like she makes Lego and she wears Lego and everything like that. And I'm like, we wear Lego, and it'll suck if we're not on the show and you guys do this episode. And sure enough, I see that episode coming up in the Lego Masters show. I'm a little. I'm not mad, right? I'm not mad about that, because that's just how it is. But I will be remiss if I'm not a little disappointed. But I am intrigued by what they're going to do. So I'm sure it's going to be whatever they do. I'm sure it's going to be awesome. And they better bring it. They better bring it. You want to keep any at all? Did I want to keep any of our builds? I didn't want to keep any of our builds. And the reason why I didn't want to keep any of our builds, I thought the first build that we did was really good, but I knew it could have been better. And then the second build, maybe the second build I probably would have want to keep. I thought that build was pretty cool. It was the planet that we built where the core was on the inside of it. So the core was on the inside and the rest. So that would have been cool. What else? And then our last build was with that darn pinata. So no, I wouldn't want to. If I kept that pinata, I would have destroyed that pinata. And I don't think it's fair to the pinata that I would let off so much rage and just blind hatred. So it would have been a good idea for me not to keep that pinata. That pinata was the we signed our fate when we got that pinata. Every day I think about that pinata. What we could have did differently on that challenge, And when I think about it, we could have done so many different things with that pinata. We could have definitely did a picture frame where we had the pinata We could have built a picture frame around the piñata, have the piñata protruding out the frame, and have all this different stuff kind of coming out of it as well. That would have been my idea if I was to really think about it. But we had to think about it on the spot. Because one thing about Lego Masters, there's no prep time. They will tell you, hey guys, for your third challenge, these are the rules to the challenge. That's all they'll tell you. And then when we meet Will Arnett for that challenge, that's when we find out what the challenge is. So we don't have time to prep. We don't have time to think. And then it's like, get your brick on. And then the time starts. So it's like, whatever idea comes to us first, that's the idea we got to run with. Because by 6 hours you're in, and you have to start, and you get it to the point where, oh man, I think I have to start over. You know, you only have 4 hours to do the build. So you really don't have time to start over. You have to kind of just go with it. And for me and my brother, when we got to that halfway mark, we were already halfway through the challenge. And for us to throw away what we built and try to start over, it was a big risk. So we were in a really bad spot. That's why I always say, like, you know, and this is nothing biased against any other competitors, because everybody had their moments. Everyone had their time in the sun. But I felt like me and my brother got eliminated on the one challenge that I felt was unfair to our abilities. Meaning, everyone had to build something on a small surface of studs. When I say studs, Lego studs, right? So these bumps. So we had a small surface to deal with. The surface that we had to build our project, no lie, was roughly about this size right here, in a circular form. That's all we had to build something on. And we built an entire thing on it. Unfortunately, it didn't hang off of it. It was connected, but it wasn't like that. And I said, man, you know, any other challenge, I would rather be eliminated from a challenge that I had to build something from the ground up. I had to build something instead of having to incorporate something that's cut in half with a small space of studs to build on it. I thought that was tough. And the amount of stuff that we built so much on that. So, but you know, you learn from the things you do. And when you learn, you get better. So that was the goal. The goal is always to get better. The goal is always to learn. The goal is always to be a better person, be a better builder. I know you probably get asked this a lot, but can you tell me what the general process of filming the episode was? Oh, that's a good question. The general process was basically, let me see, how could I do that? So let's say this is the first day of the episode of filming. We have 15 hours, 16 hours to build something. So when we have that amount of time to build something, then, you know, you really don't have much time to really prep. And because it's TV, they're literally preparing you. You know, they're giving you makeup, all that stuff. And then once it's time to go on, you know, it's literally one take. So we go on, we see Will Arnett. Will Arnett tells us what the challenge is. Then we go ahead and we do the challenge. You know, that's generally how it went. We would pause, you know, to get like some, you know, to get grub or whatever for the camera crew to get their food and everything like that. So, you know, it was quite the process. Quite the process. You know, you really learn about TV. You learn that you're a talent. You know, and when you're a talent, then, you know, you can, you know, they treat you like that. But, you know, that's pretty much how filming went. And by the time filming was done, for the day, let's say we had like maybe 4 or 5 hours left. You know, the next day we'll pick up from there. Same outfit and everything. Michelle, what's up? Moto, I need your autograph. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I need your autograph. Your secret has been exposed. And it's crazy because they must have been flying through filming because, like, we're on the inside to an extent. The season 1 cast, for those who are kind of active in the production and everything like that. So we pretty much know, well, Moto, you see, you can't let Iceberg see anything, because when he sees something, that's it. He's going to expose it. And that's exactly what he did. So there is a commercial for season 2 of Lego Masters, and it's very clear. We see a lot of people on it that we might know from the Lego community. So yes, I saw someone on there that I know from the Lego community, and wow. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Even though, like I said, we know stuff. We know stuff. We know stuff. So, but like I said, it's June 1st. That's like a month and some change. That's a month and some change that's gonna that's gonna come out. That's crazy. So it's crazy how fast the filming is going to be and how fast the filming is. So that's just awesome. That's awesome. So I'm excited. I can't wait to see what this new season of Lego Masters is going to bring. Man, I'm excited. Matthew, what's up, Matthew? Good to see you. So we're gonna try to get this. We're gonna try to finish up our Stormbreaker here. So, yeah, but that's cool, man. That's cool. I'm excited. I can't wait to see what builds are coming up, what surprises are going to go down. It almost feels like it was like nothing has changed. Like some people look physically different from when the show came on. Like if I was to come back on the show, my hair is looking crazy right now. My beard is a little bit more bushier, but then like if you see Mark's beard is like down to his like chest. It's just ridiculous. It's just so cool to see people that we know get the opportunity that we got. That's so cool. It's so cool. I'm so happy for everybody who was able to make it on the show, everyone who was able to build something awesome and display their talents. That's the most important thing. When you're able to display your talent, you're able to display, who you are as a personality. People's gonna love it. People's gonna hate it. You just gotta grow and continue to go from there. Yeah, check it out, Iceberg Bricks. If you go to Iceberg Bricks, check out his latest post. So check it out. So that's so cool. Yes, it begins. It begins, Moto. I'm so proud of you, bro. Seriously, I'm so proud of you, man. I'm so proud of you. So ride the wave, man. Ride the wave. I'm still on it. So ride the wave, man. Ride the wave. Oh man, I remember those days, man. That was so fun. That was so much fun. So much fun. People was like, yo, bro, did I just see you on the Super Bowl? Yo, son, we're watching the Super Bowl. We're like, yo, that's Corey. That's Corey. That's his brother. That's Travis. Yo, what they doing on the show? Lego Master. Yo, they doing Lego. Yo, I remember my friends were going crazy when they saw us on TV, man. One of those commercials, man. They were psyched, absolutely psyched, yo. I was like, I was like, oh yeah. We was doing a little something. What you mean a little something? I was like, yeah, a little something. Nothing big, nothing major. We're just doing it. We're just doing something. That's all. My friends was like, yo, we hate you, yo. You ain't say nothing to us. You just disappeared. We thought it was something serious. We thought you were sick. I was like, yeah, I know, man. I'm sorry, man. I ain't mean to do that. But that's how it is sometimes. You gotta keep everything on a hush. You gotta do that. They were not trying to hear that. They were like, yo, man, bump that, man. You should have said something to us. I'm like, all right, well, my bad. So, like I said, Moto, ride that wave. Aaron, what's going on? The Rock Files. What's up? So we're gonna start. I'm gonna start bringing this out some more. So you see what I'm doing here? So I'm gonna start bringing this out. So you see where it is? So I'm gonna bring it out some more. So I want it to come out and then come in. So I want it to look as much as a blade as I can. So I'm gonna have to buy some cheese slopes. I'm gonna have to buy some cheese slope at some point and get that going. So for those who are just joining, if you haven't done so already, please go and check out Iceberg Bricks' Instagram. He has a video, a commercial for the next season of Lego Masters. So please go and check that out. See who's going to be who's going to be the next wave of Lego Masters Season 2. We need to catch up, man. Australia is kicking our butts, yo. Australia's already on Season 3. So we need to hurry up. So I'm just saying, we need to hurry up. So we need to get back. We need to get some more seasons under our belts. We need the new generation to step up. They better kill it. You know what I'm saying? No offense, homeschool adventures, AC Holmes. I love that. I love that. AC, oh no. AC Holmes and no offense, homeschool adventures. I don't even know what that means, but I kind of want to see what adventures you're talking about. That is so crazy. And to think, yo, when Lego Masters first came out, we were in the middle of a pandemic. So it was so hard to, a lot of opportunity that we would have had because of the show were all, halted. So we were supposed to go to events. We were supposed to go to all these different things, and nothing. We couldn't go to any of these things, So some of us lost momentum. Some of us went back to our regular lives. Others, others that just put a light under our fire and made us grind even harder. So well, at this point, we could say yes because he's on the commercial. So yeah, he's definitely in there, Moto. So that's awesome, man. That's just so like I ain't gonna front. When Lego Master just came out, I was feeling good riding the wave. Then they were saying, well, Season 2 is going to be coming soon. I'm like, man, nobody trying to hear Season 2 right now. Season 1, it's all about Season 1. I was so selfish. I'm not going to lie. I was so selfish when it came to Season 2. So selfish. But, I got out of that stupidness. Raj, how you doing, my man? And I want others to be able to shine. That's what you want. You want others to shine. So I'm just happy that people are going to have a chance to shine, because that's what it's all about. All right, so this is what we're looking at right now. So I'm trying to think if I should bring this back in. Or should I keep it face out, or should I have this come out even more? I'm going to have that come out even more. The thought process of Corey, trying to figure out what to do next with this. Yeah. So season 2 of Lego Masters is coming out soon. So excited. So excited. Want to see who they have on the show. What kind of characters, what kind of personalities. Cowboy Kyle, good to see you, Cowboy Kyle. So that's what I'm really excited for. You know, not only to see friends on the show, getting there, being able to build their hearts out. You know, families are going to be able to see them. It just sucks because like we're still in the era of COVID, so that finale that we had, where we had like people's families were there, we had random people in the audience who we don't know. You know, will they be able to do that? I hope the finale they're able to do that. Like, at least have some of their families there. You know, but COVID just really messed things up, man. Oh, maybe he had to take it down. I don't know. Hold on. I mean, I don't see why, because it's a commercial. It came out, so let me double check. Hold on. That was definitely there. Yeah, it's there. It's there. Madam TJ, what's going on? Yeah, it's still there. I just checked it out. Yeah, it's still there. All right, so this is what we're looking at right now. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at it and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm excited because, like, you know, when you're a competitor is one way you see it. When you're a spectator, it's a different way of looking at it. So as a spectator, I'm like, who are these people? They're in my brick room. They better tear it down. They better tear it down. And it's just so cool to see what they got out. I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh, well, if you go to my stories, click my stories. It's the last story that I put on. I put on Okay Family. So go check it there. Now this blade is gonna look beast when I'm finished with it, but it's also gonna be heavy. Oh, what I'm doing is wrong. I'm doing it wrong. I'm looking at this thing right. Yeah, this part is actually straight. It doesn't come out. So I gotta change this up. Yeah, this is the 6th iteration of Instagram, Maryland, Instagram. This is the 6th iteration of Stormbreaker. So this is the 6th iteration of this Stormbreaker that I've built. So yeah, this is the 6th iteration of it. We got enough fireworks. It is Ramadan, so that makes sense. It's the hard part of this type of build. It's only sitting on one stud. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Mary. I probably should have been a little bit more clear. Sorry about that. All right. 7. So this needs to be 7 more. The height of this got to be 7 more. All right. Our theme park theme was Daydream. Daydream. The original was supposed to be like a scary theme, so it's going to be a nightmare scene. But that episode was bad for me, my brother. My brother was coming up with so many ideas, and I was like, "Yo, we gotta stick to something. Stick to something, because everything you're saying, that's gonna be hard to translate with bricks. So we gotta really stick to a theme." And then the judges came over and said, "We really don't know what your theme is." Like after we explained it, they said, "Wow, it seemed really cool, but we can't see it." So it was like, all right, so we got to make this thing a little bit more, make it a daydream. So daydream, lazy river, clouds, rainbows. So we built our teacup ride. So we did a teacup ride, and the bottom spun, the bottom of it spun, the entire thing spun, and then the top of it spun like that. So it was like 3 different rotations. 1 large rotation, smaller rotations on the top and bottom. So what they didn't show on TV is that Jamie actually said what I did was very, very difficult and very intricate. So if only I was able to build it bigger, because I was surrounded by titans when it comes to like, so the eye is always going to go to the titans. You're not really going to go to the smaller things. So he made me really consider, go big or go home, really. So that's what you got to do when it comes to these type of programs. Go big or go home. If you're not there to win, what you there for? Simple. If you're not there to win, what you there for? So I have no idea. All of a sudden, Google wants to be listening and responding for what? Google's doing the most right now. Now I'm missing one more piece. Right there. And I got it. Don't you hate when you find one of these pieces, a discolored gray? Those are the worst pieces. I can't connect to the Wi-Fi network. You might want to check the connection settings in the Google Home app. Yeah, Google is so annoying. I mean, I could take it off. Just risking further damage to the actual build. Now this is going to be a toughie. Let me take this off. See, this discolored brick throws the entire thing off. Crack this bag open. Bunch of gray 2x4s. Oh, sorry. Remind me, did a celebrity come on? Yeah, there was different celebrities. We had my man's Terry Crews came on. Lord Webber, not Lord Webber, Phil Lord. Well, who else? Who else was there? Blossom. Blossom was on there. The guy who does C3PO, Chris something, forgot his name. Yeah, we had a couple of celebrities on there. Now this is a toughie. And I don't have any 2x3s. And of course, I have 2x3s in the grays, but not. Brent, how you doing? So after you went out, did you get to speculate or did you go home? That part I can't share. That part I can't share. I cannot share. Yeah, that part I can't share with you, buddy. These pieces need to stay over here. You need something? I hate that song. You should have gone for the head. Yeah, Thor should have went for the head. Can you imagine if he threw that joint right into Thanos' head and he didn't snap? That'd have been it. I would be so mad. I would be so disappointed at Marvel. I would be, Marvel, you cowards. Why did you guys not do this? Yeah, I've been so livid. So livid. You know what? I might just do that. Sorry, I have conversations with myself while I'm building to see if it makes sense to do something one way. So, if you ever seen Archer, the show Archer, there's a character on the show named Barry, and Barry often talks to himself in the third person. He'll say, "That's a good idea, Barry." Well, thanks, other Barry. Very crazy. I do that sometimes. I don't say good job, Corey, though. That's just weird. Weird. I feel like it was Star-Lord's fault than Thor. I disagree with that. And I'm gonna tell you why. I gotta pause because now we're talking Marvel stuff. Let me tell you why I disagree with that. If you look at the character that Star-Lord has been from the very beginning, from the first time we met him, he lost his mother at a young age, right? Went through life in space. Didn't have a chance to really interact with children or family and everything like that. He was a Ravager, right? So take. That was his whole mentality. When he finally found a family in the Guardians, he realized what family is. That last scene in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, when they have the Power Stone and Ronan, and they all come together as a family, that's when he first discovered family. And he also had a sweet spot for Gamora, which is, obvious. It's Zoe Saldana. Who else? Anyway, the second, Volume 2, he lost his father, both father figures. So he lost his actual father in Ego, and then he lost his other father in Yondu, right? So because he lost both his fathers in both tragic ways, he lost his power as well. So everything that he gained, he lost in that one movie. Now, where we meet them in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, it's literally the events right after Thor Ragnarok. And Thor Ragnarok is supposed to be happening simultaneous to when Captain America Civil War is happening. So as this is going on, it's about roughly a year, 2 years removed from him losing his family, right? But it's still fresh, right? So now he loses Gamora. And the way he loses Gamora is the same way he lost everyone in his family, right in front of him. He lost Yondu in front of him. He couldn't do nothing. He was powerless. He lost his father in front of him. He couldn't do nothing. He was powerless. He lost his mother in front of him. He couldn't do nothing. He's powerless. And then he almost lost Gamora because then he had to come to terms with killing Gamora right in front of Thanos because Thanos was going to kill her. Well, he made it seem like he was going to kill her. And then what does Thanos do? Turns into bubbles and then vanishes away. So he already gripped the terms in his mind that he had to kill her and do away with her in order to save the universe. He already came to terms with that. And then for that to be a joke, that messed his whole psyche up. So now he's thinking that he could still save Gamora because he only took Gamora. So maybe there's a chance to save her. And then when he realizes that he can't save Gamora, Gamora is now dead, it is because of Thanos, he did the exact thing that any person in their logical mind would do. Lash out. And especially with him, he had no choice but to lash out, because that's the one thing he's never been able to do to anything or anyone who has taken anyone close to him, is lash out. And in that split moment, he did not care about the universe. He did not care about the ramifications. He wanted to take out all of his rage, all of his anger on one person, and that was Thanos, the one responsible for taking the last person that he's ever loved from him. Whew. So that's why I don't blame Star-Lord for what he did. Whenever I give that argument and that response, the argument's finished. Because it's like, you got it. Yeah, once we talk about Marvel stuff, that's like a trigger. You know, that's I'm in a different world when it comes to that. Now let's get these freestyle tunes back on. See, fair enough. Now, is he responsible? Oh yeah, without a doubt, he's responsible. But I'm not going to say it's his fault. I'm not going to say that, because based on what Doctor Strange said, this was the only way. These are the logical series of events that had to lead to this particular point. So that's just where we are. So that's what it is. All right, let's see here. Brickman, what's going on, my man? Nice, nice. What kind of set you picked up? How about when Tony died or was dying? Why after all this could Doctor Strange do the de-aging thing with the time stone and bring him back? I know it was the end of Tony's life, but still. Remember, at the time when Tony was dying, they didn't have the when Tony was dying, he had the stones. So it's not like he could have. It's not like Doctor Strange could take the stones, take the time stone and reverse time at that present moment. Remember the timeline. Whatever the timeline is, you cannot go back and reverse time. What he did in his movie by reversing time was against the rules of the stone. You can't go back and reverse time like that. So he himself wouldn't have done that because that goes against what he is vowed to uphold, right? And Tony had the stones. Only the wielder of the Infinity Gauntlet can remove the Infinity Gauntlet singly and use it. Just like with Thanos. When Thanos took out the Power Stone, he used it, right? So he wouldn't be able to take that from Tony. Tony kept all the stones with him until he passed away. So that's why that couldn't happen. So, see, I'm a wealth of knowledge. A wealth of knowledge. I can't believe today is Wednesday already. Like, it just, like, the week just started. A royal walrus. $52 bricks, that's probably the nicest things anyone has ever said to me. I am a Marvel mastermind. Awesome. He sure did sum it up. That is what I am. All right, guys, we're going to stop here. We're going to stop here with our acts. All right. Everyone, I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the good conversations. I enjoy you guys. I thank you guys. Have a great night, everybody. I will see you mañana. See you later.